This is my iPhone 15, and yes, I bought this phone with my money I earned through my work on Pinterest. It costs about 5,50,000, which is approximately $1,970. But here's something I want you to know before I tell you anything else. This is not my first achievement, and honestly, that's what makes this purchase. But honestly, I don't want you to look at this phone and think, wow, she bought an iPhone. I want you to look at it and think, if she can build something online with consistency, maybe I can start building something too. Because this phone did not happen overnight. There was no magic button. There was no viral pin that suddenly changed everything. There were days when I did not feel like working. There were days when I questioned whether I am doing the right thing. There were days when the results were slow, but I keep showing up. And that is what I want to talk about in this video. When I first started working on Pinterest, I did not have anything figured out. I had to learn, I had to experience, I had to understand what works, what does not work, how content should be created, how Pinterest works, how people search, how to create content that people actually want to click on. And mostly, I had to stay consistent. And I think this is something we underestimate so much. We see someone's result, but we don't see the hundreds of hours behind the result. We see the iPhone, we don't see the late nights. We see the money, we don't see the learning. We see the success, we don't see the days when nothing seemed to be happening. And that is exactly why I wanted to make this video, because I want to show you the real side of my journey. There were so many moments where I was sitting in front of my laptop, working on my content, creating pins, learning new things, testing different strategies, and tapping to improve what I already doing. And slowly, those small efforts started adding up. One day of work become 1 week. 1 week become 1 month, and 1 month become months of consistency. And eventually, I started seeing result. That's the thing about online work. Sometimes you don't see the result immediately. Guys, you can work today and see nothing. You can work tomorrow and still see nothing. But that doesn't necessarily mean your work is useless. Sometimes you're building something underneath the surface. You're learning, you're improving, you're understanding your audience, you're getting better at your skill, you're building system. And then one day you look back and realize, wait, I've actually come so far. And that's exactly how I feel when I look at this. For someone else, it might just an iPhone 15. For me, it's represent consistency. It represents the time I invested. It represents the skills I learned. It represented all those days when I choose to work instead of giving up. And most importantly, it reminds me that your skill can't actually create something by you. Now, I also want to be very honest with you. I don't want you to watch this video and think that Pinterest is some kind of get-rich-quick platform. That's not the message. My message is completely different. The platform is not the magic. Your consistency, your strategy, your skills, your passions, and your willingness to learn are what make the difference. Pinterest gave me an opportunity, but I had to actually put in the work. I had to show up. I had to learn. I had to create, and I had to keep going. And honestly, that's what I want to use. That's what I want for you too. Maybe your goal is not an iPhone. Maybe you want to buy your first laptop. Maybe you want to pay your university fee, or you want to support your family. Maybe you want to build your own business, on home. Maybe you simply want to become financially independent. Whatever your goal is, start with a skill. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Don't wait until you have the perfect laptop. Don't wait until you know everything. Don't wait until you are completely confident. Start learning, guys. Start practicing. Start creating. And most importantly, stay consistent, because you never know what your work today and can create for you 6 months or 1 year far from now. And I also want to share something really important with you. The journey does not stop here. Buying this iPhone is not the end of the goal for me. It's actually the proof that I can set a goal, work toward it, and achieve it. And now I want to keep learning. I want to keep growing. I want to keep building. And I want to help other people who are interested in learning digital skills and creating opportunities online. So if you're watching this and thinking, okay, I want to learn Pinterest, I want to understand digital marketing, I want to learn web designing, I want to build something online, but I don't know where to start, I have created a website where you can find all the information at one place. You can visit my site. This is my site, and here you will find all the details about my one-to-one session, courses, different learning programs, and your teachers. Besides this, there are not only one person, there are a complete team, and you can explore the available courses and choose what match to your goal. For example, there are learning options related to landing page, web designing, web development, trading, Pinterest marketing, ads, digital marketing, Gumroad, and other digital skills and topics that can help you build and your online knowledge and skills. And you don't have to learn everything at once. Choose one skill, learn it properly, practice it, and then move to the next one. Because sometimes we make the mistake of trying to learn 10 things at that same time and end up becoming good at none of them. So start with one. For example, if you want to learn web designing, I also offer a one-to-one learning session for just 2000 PKR per week. It's a 2-hour session every week where you will be guided step by step, and you can join this course from the world. It doesn't matter from where you belong. You may belong from US, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Turkey, Argentina, whatever. You can join this. We will cover the fundamental of web designing, how websites are created, how to actually build them, and the different things you need to understand to become more confident with web design. The goal is not just to give you information. The goal is guide you while you learn and actually help you understand how to do it yourself. And if Pinterest is what you are interested, you can also explore the Pinterest related learning options on the website. You can find the course details here, understand what include, and decide which option is right for you. And if you want more personal guidance, you can also check out the one-to-one session. So instead of randomly watching hundreds of videos feeling confused about where to begin, you can have proper direction and guidance. But here we finish. I want to say something to the person watching this who might be feeling stuck. Maybe you are thinking I can't do this. Maybe you are thinking I'm too late. Maybe you are thinking there are already too many people doing this. Maybe you are thinking what if I fail? But here's the thing. You don't need to know whether you are going to succeed before you start. You just need to willing to start. Your first pin might not be perfect. Your first website might not be perfect. Your first video might not be perfect. Your first month might not make you a lot of money. That's okay. Your first job is not to be perfect. Your first job is to become better. 1% better every single day. And if you stay consistent long enough, those small improvements can turn into something bigger than you expected. So when you see this iPhone, don't just see the phone. See the hours behind it. See the learning behind it. See the consistency behind it. See the failure behind it. See the days I keep going when nobody was watching. Because that's where the real achievement is. The phone is just the result. The real achievement is becoming the person who was capable of earning it. So if you want to start your own journey, I will leave my website on the screen. Go to website, check out the course detail, explore one-to-one session, and see what works better for you. And if you're especially interested in learning Pinterest, web designing, data marketing, ads, Gumroad, Etsy, and other digital skills, you will find the relevant information there. And if you want one-to-one guidance, you can also reach out through the contact detail provided on the website. And please remember, don't compare your chapter 1 with someone's chapter 20. Start where you are, use what you have, learn what you need, and keep going, because you generally don't know what your consistency today can create for you tomorrow. If this video motivated you even a little bit, make sure you subscribe the channel, because I'm going to continue sharing my journey, my work, what I'm learning, and the things I'm doing along way. And if you want to see more real behind the scene footage of how I work on Pinterest, stay connected. This phone is not the end of my journey. It's just one of the milestones, and I'm excited to see what comes next. So keep learning, keep growing, stay consistent, and don't give up on yourself, because your next milestone might be closer than you think. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.